Pre-birth memories are events that a person might recall from a very young age, or perhaps even later in life, which have particular characteristics, leading to the distinct impression or outright knowledge that they must have occurred prior to the person's present lifetime. Pre-birth memory is just one name for the concept. It's also referred to as pre-birth experience, pre-existence, premortal memory, and before life. A person may remember being surrounded by caring beings of light energy, seeing or even choosing their parents, or otherwise preparing for life on planet Earth, which they see from another vantage point. Pre-birth memories and near-death experiences do largely agree, and they share themes. The life review of near-death experiences is much like the preview of the life in a pre-birth memory. Guides or counsels and even some type of God figure are common elements in both. People often see the Earth in both and travel through some manner of tunnel or energy vortex. Together, near-death experiences, pre-birth memories, and other areas of study might tell us something bigger. What we're learning is there may be thousands or even millions out there who have experienced similar things. We want to know by getting the message out there and helping people contemplate things, even simple feelings and impressions, which they might have been taught to suppress by parental figures, teachers, or peers. For many, having these memories brings mixed feelings. It can be isolating, confusing, or scary to consider these ideas, even if the memories themselves are positive. They might not want to talk about it openly since having such memories is supposed to be impossible. Pre-birth memories are not associated with any one belief system. They're found in Eastern thought, ancient Greek thought, and sure, some Western beliefs as well. So some people with pre-birth memories do remember past lives and others don't, but you don't have to have any religious belief or any specific belief at all in order to embrace or explore them. They do have certain implications obviously, but one can choose to explore it from a more scientific standpoint if one wishes. This is extremely common. It's known as pre-birth communication. Sometimes people remember looking at their parents, and it's possible they communicated somehow their intention, or the parent came to be subconsciously aware of the soul, of their characteristics or their gender, even before conception. There do seem to be stories of miracles or related unusual aspects to the birth, blending the feeling that it's a special child, a gift, and that they may have some purpose to help the parent. If a child is told that they're just imagining things, they'll either forget or they'll learn never to risk talking about it openly. So in terms of how you should respond, my advice would be simply express interest and support of your child and ask questions. Try not to insert details of your own, but write down or record what they say so that they can explore it later in a way that's honest to them. If you want to explore more about pre-birth memories, there are places that you can go, online or off. There is a private Facebook group called PreBirth Memories and Premortal Experience. Full disclosure, I run this group and I try and gear it toward people who have memories themselves and who wish to kind of compare experiences. And this is something that we encourage so that we can all learn about it together and not have to feel like we're alone anymore, because in many cases we've been carrying this by ourselves our entire life, and so it's important to have a private and supportive environment, and there is that. There are also different social media channels. Again, on Facebook there is a page called PreBirth Memories. Instagram and Twitter both have pre-birth memory accounts. And then there are different videos, of course, on YouTube that you can look at. Lots of people are starting to come out with their stories, making videos. Then you have a website called the Out-of-Body Experience Research Foundation. They have a section dedicated to pre-birth memories, and people submit very detailed accounts there. There are also books. There are people who studied the phenomenon of pre-birth memories. And I myself have my own upcoming book, Before Day One, which refers to Day One on Earth. What happens before then? Where is our consciousness? It explores that idea from many perspectives, and I tell my own story that begins very early in my childhood, impressions that I had, and how I came to realize that I had this memory and what happened from there. It also shares many other people's stories, and goes into exploration of the phenomenon and bigger questions surrounding it. So you'll find links in the description of the video, and if you have further questions, leave a comment. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos on pre-birth memories, and thanks for watching.